What's up, it's Mr. Boomer here yet again, and I feel like telling you how the new Batman reboot should be like. And for the tone of it, I believe it should be somewhat realistic, but at the same time, you know, kind of like the Tim Burton's Batman, you know, it kind of dark, realistic sort of, but only not to the point of, oh no, there's no such thing as mutated alligators or anything like that. And in my opinion, it shouldn't be an origin story by any stretch of the imagination, because I'm getting sick to death of origin stories. I want the intro like the Incredible Hulk style, like it tells you the important stuff and then gets on to his Batman's career. And I want Batman to have like we want to know about Batman from his first 2, maybe 3 years of his career, as opposed to just an other origin story. And I want Batman to be kind of young looking. I mean, don't want him to look like a pretty boy, but you know, someone that could pull it off. I'm not really that good at actors, so I can't really give any names from the top of my head. I'm sorry about that. But let's get on to the films, as what everyone should really want to know. And right off the back, no Joker. Do not bring the Joker in any stretch of the imagination. You can set him up for the third installment of the reboot if you want. Like, maybe in the first film, they say something like, some guy fell in a toxic waste, but the body wasn't found. That could be a good Easter egg right there. And maybe in the second film for the Batman reboot, they could say something like, there was a murder scene in some house, and the only thing that they could get the trace off was a Joker card. That will be awesome, and that can be a good setup for the Joker. So, no Joker for the first one, but you can lead him up for the third one, or maybe for Justice League 3 when he joins the Legion of Doom or something. And no Bane as well, because he kind of appeared recently in The Dark Knight Rises, and he was done well, so don't bring him here. Nor Catwoman, because like I said, she recently appeared too. So who else, you may ask? Someone that we haven't seen yet. You could do, in my opinion, I think Calendar Man might have potential. I really do. Lots of people keep on wrecking him, and if you can make him like a complete psychopath that kills people on dates and things, you can have good potential. He has good potential for a good villain, especially for a first actual villain for Batman. Also, you can do Killer Croc as well. He'll be a good villain as well. Some people are saying maybe the Court of Owls, just because of the new 52 and they're starting with that. But I'm not too sure. I haven't read any of the Court of Owls story arc. I've been reading more of the Death of the Family from the new 52 really. So I'm not sure about the Court of Owls. Maybe Mr. Freeze? Yeah, I want Mr. Freeze. I mean, I know he's been done before, but he wasn't done right. I mean, in my opinion, I thought Arnold Schwarzenegger would have been a good Mr. Freeze, but it was the script's fault. So, blame the script, not Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, I go Mr. Freeze, probably. I mean, you need like a super-powered sort of character. Maybe Poison Ivy? Oh, Clayface. Clayface would be good. It'll be great for Batman's detective side of his skills. It'll be very interesting to see, because Clayface, as we all know, is a shapeshifter. What other films could be good? Black Mask. Yeah, Black Mask would be a good addition. He'll be a great villain for the reboot especially. And who else could you add? Maybe the Riddler again? I mean, again, if people want more of the detective side of Batman, then Riddler's good to go. So if you want a detective side of Batman, like what some people actually want, the top choice villains I'd go for is Clayface, Riddler, and maybe Mad Hatter, maybe, and Calendar Man. Yeah, they're the top 4 choices when it comes to detective Batman. If you want a detective side of Batman, then yeah, you can have them 4 villains. Pick one of them 4. Don't have all them 4 or them 2. Just pick one and go with it. We don't want a Spider-Man 3 or 4 things. And my top choice, I'd go for out of all villains, either Calendar Man if you can do him well, Mr. Freeze, Riddler, or Killer Croc. Maybe Scarecrow as well. Any of them 5, I'll be happy for. And don't bring the Joker till part 3. I'm not too sure on the Penguin as well. I'm not too sure. I'm not really a Penguin fan, so I don't know. Oh, and maybe Firefly. Bring him somewhere in a game. And one more thing. Don't bring any of Batman's sidekicks. Lots of people are going to hate me for this, but I don't think you should bring any of them here at all. I mean, you could bring them for maybe a sequel or the 3rd, maybe, but I personally don't want to see them in the first film. Because you can't just go, oh look, Nightwing, oh Robin, oh Batgirl, oh Red Hood. You can't do that. That's just going to be silly, and it's going to rush too much on Batman's career. So yeah, that's pretty much all my opinion on the Batman reboot. A mixture tone, like a dark, sort of realistic. No sidekicks. Have more of a detective sort of thing. And the top villains are either Mr. Freeze, like I said, Riddler, Mad Hatter, fudge. Yeah, Mr. Freeze, Riddler, Black Mask, Killer Crocs, and Scarecrow. Yeah, them. Oh, and Calendar Man. Yeah, any of them, I'll be fine. And no Joker. Leave the Joker alone for a while. No Bane, because Bane's already been done recently. No Catwoman, like I said, it'll be done recently. No Ra's al Ghul. He's kind of done to death. So yeah, there's this Mr. Boomer here, and I hope the best for the Batman reboot. And I might make what I should do with the Justice League, because I've got some plans for that as well. Because you gotta be smart in order to make the Justice League film work. But looks like Warner Brothers are just gonna shove the bombs with Darkseid as the main villain, and shove all the characters there, and all that. So this is Mr. Boomer here, and I'm going now, so ta-da!